Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
Well, first it was when I first started rapping. I went by Kid.
Okay.
Kidd.
Okay.
It was just a whole college thing that happened, so I was like, all right, I'll run with it. And I parted ways with an old group, so I went by MV as my initials.
Okay.
And started noticing there was a lot of MVs out there, so I was like, I gotta cut that one out. And people always call me the fly guy, so I just put MV Fly at the end of it. So
That's what I'm talking about.
And as far as like MV Fly, there's a whole meaning. It's like I'm above the bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, my brother. So I'm glad that you just mentioned what you just did for Fly, for the Fly part of your name. I noticed a common theme in your music, right? I noticed that you like to mention heights or like being in the sky, right? Like you even have named some of your mixtapes. Can You See Me Fly, or Fly Scenes, or 30,000 Feet, you know? And also, you've mentioned it in a lot of bars, right, within your music.
Oh, yeah.
And I also noticed that you have bird sounds in it. And it sounds like an eagle. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like an eagle, so I'm assuming it's an eagle. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Can you tell us, or can you just elaborate a little bit more on what Fly means to you?
Word. Well, to me, it just means when I'm on stage.
Okay.
I'm always putting. I don't know if you guys go to my show, you'll know when I raise my. Like that's MV Fly. Like it's very unique on like the sounds. Like I love how you put that out there. Like like my brother actually put that on for me, and he was like, "Dude, you gotta have like the most wildest animals that fly."
Yeah.
And I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican American, so that runs with the eagle.
For sure.
Mexican has the eagle on their flag, and the USA has the eagle, the bald eagle. You know?
Of course. And you also got them.
Yeah, man. I got my 2 rings here, man.
No doubt.
Two eagle rings on the middle fingers.
Yeah.
I flick the bird sometimes, so
no doubt.
It happens. But yeah.
Well, I feel like having this conversation right now and in the past, talking to you, I feel like fly could mean a lot of things. Like right now you just said like, oh, I look fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can have just like you just mentioned, you're above the BS. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. I like the way you put that together and just the different meanings to it.
Yeah, man. Definitely try to try to wake you up sometimes. Sometimes the ego pops out.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. You're like, wait, what the hell?
Everyone's looking around like, whoa.
Yeah, no doubt.
That was a bark. That was some fly shit right there. You dig?
I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, man. So another one of your mixtapes is called Watch Me Grow, right?
Word.
And you also mentioned that same concept in just different bars and there's different mixtapes that you put out. Now, why is it important to you to take people with you in your growth journey? Like, why is it important to you?
Well, I love that you brought Watch Me Grow because that was like my first mixtape I released, like me singly, and that means a lot because just like the people that I meet, some people didn't make it, some people they're not here. They're just like it's part of life. Some people just they want to do their own thing, but I still keep those people who are like very inspirational, and they say,
Okay.
It's like it's like life. Some people say, some people go in your life, and definitely you take positive and you take negative out.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's it's courageous that you want to take people with you through that journey because I think that as you're growing, you're very vulnerable. Because you could see, like let's say this, let's say in life, right? Obviously, we're infants, from birth, and then we grow into older people, but during our growth, we can make mistakes, and also we won't be at our prime when we're infants. You know what I'm saying? When we're infants, we have to build ourselves and get that experience and also become better. And that's why, like, obviously we know that older people, you could say that they're the wisest, you know what I'm saying? Or they should be, you know what I'm saying? Like they should be wise at that age, you know. So it's pretty cool to me that that you allow us to see your journey. You know what I'm saying? Because some people get scared.
Yeah, yo. So that definitely was like, I have like 3 parts: Watch Me Grow 1, Watch Me Grow 2, Watch Me Grow 3.
Yes.
And throughout every Watch Me Grow, it was like, I think it's like 2 or 3 years apart.
Yeah.
So when I dropped Watch Me Grow 3, like I just look back, like the journey, like when I started Watch Me Grow 2 is when I started learning how to make beats.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to make beats at that time.
Okay,
So I was recording off YouTube beats.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I always put them out like on Dat Piff. People know Dat Piff.
Yeah,
That's
for
where
sure.
I used to drop mixtapes back in the
Yeah,
day.
that is legendary. Yeah.
And and Watch Me Go 1 was like, just, I put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Watch Me Go 3 is now, it's on iTunes and
Yeah.
like Spotify. You see the growth between all those levels, it's like, it's dope because you make that happen. I wanted that to make that happen.
For sure.
And it means a lot because I love that mixtape a lot because
Yeah.
it takes me back when I was like, where am I going with this?
No doubt.
It takes me back.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
And like I just mentioned, how, you know, I feel that's courageous because I think a lot of artists, at times they hesitate to put out music, even though, or let's say this, I know, for example, I know some people who like have an entire catalog of their music, but they've never released one song. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just too scared to let people see it. You know what I'm saying? So and then sometimes they say, you know, oh man, I look back, oh, I'm so happy I didn't release that song because I didn't like it. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you see that, let's say they're better at this point now. But I mean, I think maybe they could have got some more fans, or maybe, like I said, just would have been courageous enough to just let it go. Right. Maybe they would have grown, or maybe had some more experiences.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. What do you think?
That's definitely a key, man. Experiences, man. Yeah. Because you don't know what's going to happen until you walk into that door and just like start telling people, yo, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I make music. But people are always going to be like, show me. Prove it to me. You know?
Exactly.
That's when you're like, well, I got a Spotify account. I got YouTube now. Yo, I got blogs. Yeah, I got concerts. You want to see them on YouTube?
Exactly.
I got a show in January. You know, I can show it to you, but you gotta come. Like, but they gotta like, people need to like have a small attention span. So that's what usually like the problem nowadays. As far as like, oh, people want to hear new music. That's where the producer standpoint. I need to make that beat where it's like, oh, okay, let's go. I'm down to listen.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, right now you're just mentioning your shows, right? Now, I want, first of all, I want to say thank you, you know, because you guys invited me out to your Halloween party.
Oh yeah, that was fun, man.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Especially, you know, you guys had a stage and you guys, you know, the entire 9 to 5 roster performed.
Oh yeah,
you know?
We brought everybody out.
Yeah, and it was just so dope, man. And me just being a spectator, right? Just a fan in the audience, you know. It was dope to see you guys, like to just or well, specifically, let's say for you, right? Let's shine on you first. How when you were up there, I was amongst, I guess you could say I was a stranger in the crowd, right? Where, you know, these people knew you from school and just family. You know, they were there supporting, and then also strangers as well who didn't even know the 9th Five, you know, who were brought in by your friends. And it was just so cool that first of all to just see you on stage, but then also absorb that energy that first you were giving, but at the same time, the people who were there to see you were just like showing you so much love, from like just saying word for word, you know what I'm saying, your music, you know what I'm saying, from stuff that I haven't heard yet at the time, to like even the new stuff that was coming out, like let's say Pick a Side, and so exactly. And I just thought that was pretty cool, you know, from the females and the males, just you know, just watching it, and just like, it was just pretty cool, man. And I appreciate you guys for inviting me. Now, as far as like, let's say the shows, right? What do you like about performing? Like talk to us about your performances.
Yeah, man. I used to tell Cole, me and Cole and Kenny, we talk about this all the time. Like, I feel like the spotlight's on me.
No doubt.
So I want to let them hear what I have to say, and I want them to listen to what I made. And it's just like, you're doing it all at once. It's like kind of like you blank. but you blank into yourself because it's your music.
Exactly, exactly.
And you just see like, you know, those movie theaters like Star Wars.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
starts going down.
Yeah. That's cool, man. And what do you start thinking when you see the crowd like start singing your music?
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
It's amazing, man.
yeah,
That's the reason you do it.
exactly.
You want them to rehearse everything that you say, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the goal for every artist. Every artist says that's not the goal. Like, you're not
Yeah.
doing it right. You gotta let them. There's always one good song, you know. Like
yeah,
shit.
for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Now, let's say as far as stages, right? Where do you want to play in the future? Like, what's your goal?